Hey, how's it going? This is my first stream, so this should be interesting. So, what is this about? My name is Danny Serrano, and I am a guitar player for a couple of bands, and I'm also a part of a podcast. Called the Enter Chasman podcast, where we talk about video games and stuff. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it, and so the that's my introduction to me. Several bands that I play with are Snake Healer, which is a newer band. We've been playing for about a year now. I'm gonna say, give or take, and you can check us out. And we're from Florida, so recently we just played a Tampa show, which was really fun. And we're gonna be playing one in Fort Lauderdale, not Fort Lauderdale, one in Lake Worth in about a week. So should be pretty cool. And then I played another band called Source. So you can check us out there. We've been a little inactive for a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but hopefully at some point in the future we'll be playing again. So you can, if you're into Doom, you probably be able to like this. You probably like that. So that's gonna be pretty cool. The other one is more like a cultish type of cultish type heavy metal. More like theatrical. I like to call it theatrical metal per se. So that's kind of fun. If you like that kind of stuff, if you like heavy, slow, doomy type of guitar riffs, that's the guy for you. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. This Since this is a new channel, Limbreaker is a band that I want to create. So I've already established a little bit more of like the avenues where I'm going to be doing stuff with. So it's just me right now, and with hopes that maybe I could be able to pick up a couple of people. Currently, I am in Atlanta, so I can be able to kind of pick up, and hopefully I can be able to play here as well as bringing up Snake Healer as well, which would be the pretty much like a fun goal. So should be kind of fun. So yeah, this type of band's a little bit more. I'm looking along the lines of whether it's gonna be a little bit more heavier rock, not as doomy as I want it to be, but it's gonna be a lot of doom elements because I can't really help it. I really enjoy heavy rock and doom and stuff like that. More like sludge, if anything. So a couple of bands that my musical background is very heavily influenced on Melvin's Foo Fighters. I just saw Boris and the Foo Fighters. I mean, I'm sorry, Boris and Melvin's recently in the Evil Twins tour. That was pretty awesome. And Mastodon, I really enjoy a lot of Mastodon. So the Mastodon's really fun. They're really great. We saw me and a buddy of mine, Jazz, which I'll mention him later. We saw them recently. Actually, I shouldn't say recently. About a year ago, and we got to meet them in person, and it's pretty cool. They were pretty cool people. One of them lives here. I believe is Brent Hines. He lives in Atlanta, so I'm hoping to, you know, hook up with them and talk a bunch of crap and just shoot the shit and etc. So that should be, hopefully that I can get that far. If not, that's cool. But that's kind of a few. I like ISIS and a few other bands. Nirvana is definitely one of them. That's a lot of heavily influences right there. A couple of I have a lot more. These are the ones that I have right off the top of my head. So a couple of inspirations that made me get into music. For those of you who already know me, I'm a lot of influences come from John Lennon, Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl is like one of the biggest ones. I believe I started on drums, and I was playing in a few bands before I got it. Before I started a band called Hyman. So that's I don't have the link here, but if you look it up, you could probably find it somewhere on the interwebs. I don't know where exactly, but I know you can find it. I believe we still have a MySpace. I think I know we're on the Metal Archives, so if you check up the Metal Archives, you'll probably find a couple of things on that. So, but I played drums back in the day, so like early 2000s, played in a few bands starting out. So Dave Grohl was like a huge, massive influence on my life. Huge, huge, huge. So I'm trying to do the best I can to take my newer skills and have start a new band here altogether. I have, like I mentioned before, I've been working with a lot of different inspirations. I really enjoy like Elvis Presley, the Kingsmen, ACDC, No Effects, Pennywise. Like they're all awesome. Like I really enjoy a lot of those bands. I'm sure there's a whole bunch like Blink 182 and a lot of others. Uh, Nine Inch Nails. I can name a whole bunch like of popular bands as well as like others that probably people don't know of much. So I just kind of go from there. And then one of my major inspirations in my life personally is my buddy Jazz. He is like, if it's not for him pushing me to do new things, I don't know what I would be doing right now. And I'm trying to muster the muster myself to get together and build something new, which is awesome, something different for a change. So Limbbreaker was something that I wanted to I wanted to get together with, and I figured this was an avenue to start it off. I do have things that are already kind of recorded, but the goal of this channel is to hold myself accountable and to get when I get an idea, I will present it, and if it comes to fruition, cool. If not, it is what it is. Right now, this is kind of what I have going on. So I don't really have much going on right now, but I'm hoping that this would be a thing. One more inspiration before anything is I have a friend of mine, James. He runs a label called Clean Error, which is all EDM. I like EDM. I think EDM is fun. I write that stuff as well, but I'm still learning a lot of the ropes on that. It's been a while, but hopefully one day I'll be able to release that kind of stuff. Hopefully on his label. That'd be pretty neat. I know we're working together for a little bit. That's kind of in the middle of everything. So I think I kind of mentioned what I wanted to do. So, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you guys can leave it in a chat or just kind of, you know, say hi. I think it'd be kind of pretty neat. Bruce, thanks for subscribing already. That's pretty awesome. And Chad Levy, appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Let's see. So, like I said, this name of the band is going to be Limbbreaker. I'm looking more along the lines of while I am playing with Snake Healer, doing Doom, theatrical Doom, which is really slow. This one is a little bit more on the quicker side. I wanted it to be more energetic, more. I shouldn't say moshy, even though I do enjoy mosh pits and stuff. But I want it to be like quick and dirty, heavy distortion, lots of feedback, things of that nature. So a lot of it's really going to be like rough drafts and early song creation. So that's the point behind this, at least. So the goal is to take accountability and just kind of push myself to write more and to not feel so alone on this. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you do, cool. If you don't, cool too. I hope you learned something from this. If there is anything to learn from this, I am learning in the process. I use a program called Cubase. So it took me a while to get this thing set up to get it the way it should sound. So I'm hoping it sounds good on your guys' end. Please tell me if it doesn't. If it doesn't, for whatever reason, I will do what I can to adjust it after I hear everything in hopes that maybe I can be able to figure it out within the week. So the schedule is most likely going to be every week, once a week. Today is, well, it's Tuesday now. I was supposed to start around 9 o'clock, and sound wise, everything sounded like garbage. So here I am. So, here we are. It's 12 o'clock, and I'm pretty much running behind schedule already. Woo! Awesome. So, yeah, that's kind of fun. So with that said, uh, the kind of guitar playing that I do is a lot of more sound related stuff. So it's kind of more or less like, if you tell me a chord or try something, I'm probably gonna be like, no, I don't understand, but I'll see what I can pick up and then go from there. A lot of it's me just putzing around on guitar. I've been playing guitar for a very, very long time. I know basic chords and lots of power chords. What does that mean? Am I a good guitar player? Probably not. I'm probably a sucky ass guitar player. But I love riffs, and I like playing, and I really enjoy playing music. So that's kind of how things are. I know what an F is. I know what a C is. I know kind of what a major chord is. I never took any music lessons, and the only music lessons I did take were one or two guitar lessons for like a month, I guess. That doesn't make sense. 1 month worth of guitar lessons that my mom got for me. And this was at the age of like 13, I think. I'm going to say it's 13, 14. So I ended up playing guitar around that time. I was living in New York at the time, and I believe I was taking it in, I think it was the YMCA. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I remember it was in the YMCA. And I learned how to play a little bit. He taught me some chords. And then towards the end of that, I asked him a few questions because I was really a heavy Nirvana head at the time, which at the time I was extremely heavily into Nirvana. And I asked him how do you read tablature? And so the first song that I really learned on tablature was Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana. And that's when I first learned about drop tuning. And that changed my whole entire perspective on everything. Drop tuning is like the best. I love drop tuning. I mean, I drop probably lower than, I don't go down to A or anything. Even though I believe in Snake Healer we do 2 steps down from D standard. So yeah, that's pretty deep. So I'm not like B or anything, and I don't use 7-string guitars. I don't use any of that stuff. I just use a regular standard guitar, and then just kind of intonate it to D standard, and then go down to C, because C is amazing. I freaking love C. So with that said, that is the goal. Just to clear the air a little bit, you'll probably see a couple of things on the bottom there, and the menu down here. I have a YouTube. If you're not already watching me on YouTube, welcome. I have the Twitch channel, which welcome, and I also have a Patreon, and it's very bare bones. I don't have anything on it except for donate, because I don't know what to put right now, and hopefully eventually I'll have tiers, and you guys can get like early access to stuff, and when I release something or if I come out with something, you guys will, you subscribe, and you most likely will get like an early version of the song, or maybe like the first release before everybody else. So that's always kind of nice. And then buy me a coffee. I just learned about that recently, and you can buy me a beer apparently. So yeah, they're all there, so you can check it out. And yeah, any little bit counts right now. This is the only thing I have going on. I have zero income, so I'm doing this for fun, to be honest. And I'm just kind of throwing myself out there in hopes that I can be able to play music in Atlanta and hopefully be able to bring the heavy to you guys. I don't know if that even is a relative term, but I mean, I've heard some heavy stuff in Atlanta before, and it's pretty awesome. So if I can't bring the heavy, at least I can bring some to the heavy and be able to kind of bring the energy, because I really enjoy playing. So hopefully that would be something. Well, there you go. That's introductions. So hopefully you guys enjoy what I have. So let's get right down to it. It is midnight, 5 minutes after 12. So let's see what we can do. I did have an idea, and I wanted to kind of warm up a little bit because I haven't really played much today, and it would be cool to kind of just warm up. Maybe eventually I'll make the channel a little bit more interesting, where I can put like, warm up time and stuff like that. I did have an idea that I have recorded on my phone, which I will try to give you guys the idea, and then we'll go from there. Maybe we can kind of do a little bit of recording and then go off into Cubase land and try to create something from a stupid idea that I usually get when I'm on the road, legally driving while illegally holding my phone, which is pretty bad, to get cool ideas that hopefully sound good on guitar and don't sound like garbage or sound like complete garbage and shit. So rules of the channel, not really many, just be nice. We're all here to learn and have fun. So that's just kind of, I love talking shit. I made sure that if there is profanity of some sort, this is not an under 18 crowd, I suppose, or under 13. So there are going to be points where I'm going to be able to drink some beer and we can talk some crap, and then just kind of, shoot the shit and hopefully throw a couple of funny jokes across. Obviously, keep the jokes to a minimum so we don't insult each other. That'd be no bueno. I do enjoy stuff. I do enjoy jokes, and I love dark humor. So just quick, shout out to Meat Canyon. You're freaking awesome. I love you. Your humor is freaking awesome. And yeah, and Oni, I love you too. Oni NG, you guys are great. Hopefully you guys, continue doing what you're doing. I do miss your cartoons though. Just saying, I do miss your cartoons. But anywho, so I had this idea. We'll just kind of go into it. So I had this. Let me see if I can kind of bring it up really quick and see if I can remember it. All right. So this is kind of a corny idea. I'm not sure if it's even going to sound good. But the initial idea is pretty much okay, so that's the riff. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and kind of roll in. Let's see. Let's kind of roll into this guy. So just, I'm using Cubase, so let's see what we can do. Hopefully it sounds good on your guys' end. If not, I apologize. So let's kind of goof off a little bit and try to see what kind of ideas we can spawn from just that little piece. So if maybe that's too low? Nah, maybe that sounds about right. I want to know where I can go with this. So let's see. This is where like circle of fists and stuff comes in, but yeah, I don't go by any rules. I got a problem. So. Let's see what other ideas I have on top of this, because I think I recorded a little bit longer. Interesting. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess let's go ahead and record that first piece, and then we'll go from there. So, just to give you guys an idea of what's going on, I have in my guitar input, I have a Focusrite. So, I got the Focusrite 18 I-20, I believe it is. Yeah, the 18 I-20 3rd gen. So, getting this thing to work the way I wanted to was such a pain in the dick. Like, no joke. Trying to get this thing to work was crazy. And if you're wondering what kind of pedal I'm using, I am using a modeling amp pedal. So I'm using a Helix XL, Helix Stomp XL, HX. And that is my main rig right now. It is the best thing I've ever purchased. So right now I have my clean guitar going in. And then from my clean channel, it goes into my Helix, and then right from the Helix it goes into a dirty channel, which is what you hear. So if I was to turn one of them off, you probably won't hear anything, because the it's not going inside, it's not going in giggity. So now when I do that, it's going to where I want it to. Now the point behind having these two is so I can be able to have myself a 2 channels, and it was done from a friend of mine. He told me to record 2 guitars at the same time. Makes my life easier. So then if I want to teach people stuff, I totally could. So I guess for starters, let's see if we can get that riff a few times right, and then we'll try to see if we can kind of work from there. Should I use a metronome? I wonder if it's gonna act stupid. Last time I tried doing a metronome, it also recorded it. It was kind of ridiculous. Let me see if it'll do it. Click while playing. I don't even know if this is even the right tempo. So we're going to try it. Okay, I guess not. I don't hear crap. I don't hear jack. Alright, let's see. Let's see why. Oh, let's use audio click. That's probably why. Man, last time I tried recording this thing, it was recording it with it. dumb. All right. I do not like that tempo. That tempo drives me nuts. So let's see what it sounds like with just a clean. I'm kind of curious. Hopefully it doesn't mess up anything. All right, that's pretty good. That's exactly what I was actually hoping for. I'm surprised it's going as big as it is. It's like really peaking. I wonder if it's because of the Focusrite. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Let's go for a little faster. My thought process is probably. Let's try 140. And then, oh, it's freaking stuck. Of course. So I locked it because I didn't want to change it. No, I'm changing it. Now I want to lock it again. Alright, let's try that again. I try not to make this session too long, so we're going to try to see what we can do from here. What a goofball. Man, that was dumb. I forgot to turn the clean on. Not very smart. I don't know how I feel about 140. Let's try a little bit faster. My last song was like 157 apparently. Man, I have an affinity for 160 for some crazy reason. It's like I have a problem. I really shouldn't do it that quickly, and that's probably the wrong way to do it too. Fuck. Okay, let's try the other piece. Let's try a more weirder place. Terrible. I think there was a little bit more now. So man, I must have been saying this thing at like the speed of like 180, like a derp. Oh, hold up a second. Let's I want to start from over here. I think it'll probably be better. Let's try that again. Not terrible. Not too bad. Is that everything? I think those are just 3 pieces that I had in mind. Yeah, I guess that was it. Alright. So, let's listen to the playback, and we'll go from there. Man, it's funny. That's hilarious. That wasn't too bad. You know, now listening to that last piece, I'm not a big fan of that, actually. So I could probably go, well, of course. I do like this. I do like the second fret. That first fret just sounds like shit. Yeah, that sounds garbage. Yeah, that's totally going away. No. Yeah, that's totally going away. I don't like that. Like this part, total trash. Let's snip it. Total crap. Just crap. Tons of crap. And bye. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. No, please. Alright. Boop. Not terrible. Alright, get rid of it. I mean, it's not really gone fully. Like, if I wanted to bring it back, I could just bring it back. But, you know, for those of you guys who know how to record, that's just kind of how it is. Alright, let's see what we got going on for the rest of it. Interesting. Gotta work with it. Gotta work with it. There's not bad ideas, just gotta work with it. You know what they say. Sometimes you gotta do some really crappy ideas first and then keep on trucking. The ideas. With that freaking with that clean channel, yo. Jesus Christ. It's probably because I have the clean like really up over here. Yeah, that'll drive any engineer a little crazy. That's all good though. Let's see. It's already midnight and 25. All right. Let's see. I like bounces for some reason. I really do enjoy bounces. Bounces are super fun. I don't know why I call them bounces. can see a second guitar doing something really fun with that one. So that should be pretty neat for the most part. All right, let's try. All right, let's go. You know, the recording was a lot faster. Like, it sounds really ridiculous. Let me see if you guys can hear it. Yeah, that's fast. That sounds dumb. You know, I wonder if I was taking a shit when I was doing this. I don't remember now. That's so fast. What am I thinking? I wonder if I was to try to slow that down. That'd be pretty interesting. Man, I wonder if I could doom it up a little. I really don't want to doom it. Like, I like doom. Not like super doom though. Like, I just enjoy it. I'm not like hardcore about it. Sorry guys, for those of you guys who are super into it. I wonder. Let's try a fun experiment. The doom side sounds pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. Actually not too bad. Let's try slowing it down just a little bit instead of doing it at the 150 mark. I mean, or 160. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to do another 160. I do want to do quick, but I don't want to do 160 quick. Let's try 145. And we'll go from there. What a freaking noob. Oh, double noob. Man, I didn't even record. Nice. Good job. Good job, Danny. Good job. Hands down. Freaking 10 out of 10. I think some of those ideas are okay. I'll have to listen to it. Not terrible. Not terrible. Man, I'm using this as a jam session more than anything now I think about it. It's not too bad. Some of the ideas are pretty okay. I think we could flesh them out to make them sound a little bit better. Let's listen to that. I wonder. Man, I'm a goofball. I would have to redo the whole thing. Oh, what the hell was it? 145? So Melvins, god damn it. It almost sounds like I gotta be careful because there's another song that I wrote that has a couple of those pieces in it. I gotta strip it or do something with it so it doesn't sound the same. I like the way those sound. Hold on. Not terrible. That's not terrible. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's try. What was I gonna do? Like 175, some crazy freaking number, like a dumbass. All right, let's try that one out. It's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna probably mess this up really good. I have no idea what I was going with that one. I have no idea. It didn't sound bad though. Oh my god, that waveform looks retarded. Ugh, I gotta fix that waveform so badly. Why is it hitting so high? That's actually supposed to be 3. So if input 3 is giving me that means, yeah, it's input 3. That means that I'm getting too much information. It shouldn't be that bad. I did test it. It's probably coming from the Focusrite. I'll fix it next time. Right now I'm not gonna do that. That waveform is ridiculous. It's probably clipping like nobody's business. Let's listen to it. Oh yeah, that's right. Herbert derp. How much derps can derp derp? That sounds like it's peaking, ain't it? My timing's so off. I feel like this should be up a little bit. course, I have to clean that up. That's not bad for 2 minutes and change. I mean, that's so for local bands. It's actually not terrible. If you do anything longer than 3, you're like really stretching it. So normally, like a local show would give you 30 minutes to play, and if you have 30 minutes and then 10 minutes to break down, you need to get the shit off that stage. Like, you need to get out of there. So I like to get as much power off that stage as much as I can. Like, I like to just, be crazy on stage, fast and furious and off. That's what I like to do. All right. Okie doke. Let's see. We're like 5 minutes on the morrow, so I'm gonna cut it off here. We're gonna go ahead and save this bad boy. And I'm going to save this as, I don't know, something. Hopefully something at some point. Worst case, I'll just save it as that and then save it as something else later. Yeah, I got a lot of songs here. So I'm just going to name this Limbricker Stream 1. Stupid name, but this should give at least a nice solidified idea. So, all right. That wasn't too bad. I think if it's a little bit too slow, it won't sound as good, but I think at 175, as ridiculous as that may sound, it actually does sound pretty energetic and pretty good. I might change a couple of the chords around. I'm not 100%. Perhaps. I don't know. What do you guys think? Write it down in the comments below if you think it's useful, a good idea, bad idea, shitty idea, garbage idea. I'll take whatever. Either way, it's either going to be used or not going to be used. So, maybe I can put some drums behind that, like in the meantime, and then just do something really fun, and then re-record it again, and then make sure this waveform is not as ridiculous as it looks like. So, I think that would be a good thing. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Again, this stream is really just about jotting down ideas, rough ideas, and kind of getting something from nothing. I could be taking a shower, taking a dump, I don't know, running or doing something else, and I'll probably mumble something in my phone. Usually I get ideas from just random activities. Whether they're good or not is a different story until I jump on the guitar. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be refining it in the next stream, or maybe I'll refine it a little bit more, try to get some nice cleaner parts behind some drums, and then the next stream will be adding either more parts or fixing up drums or something. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. So, my name's Danny. It was a pleasure. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you didn't, cool. If you did, even better. Maybe we'll be able to do more. Hopefully. I will see you guys either within the week or Monday next week. All right. Until then, see you guys later.